Oh shit, let me turn this around. How do I turn this around? Shit. How do I turn this shit around? Is it like this? Oh. No? How do I turn this shit around? The camera's backwards. How do I turn it around? What the hell, dude? Do I do this? I don't know how to turn this shit around. Oh my god, what happened? I don't know how to turn this around, y'all. How do I turn this around, y'all? My camera won't turn back around. What the fuck? How do you turn this shit on? Turn the shit around. Hello, one viewer here on Restream. Hello. I'm trying to get my camera to turn around, and I don't know what fucking happened. It won't fucking turn around. What about this? Is it this one? No, it's not. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I have ice cream. Ooh, ice cream. I don't know how to turn the camera around. Okay. Camera is unavailable. There's nothing used. Let me see. Maybe it's something in the background. Okay. I do have a topic for today. I'm trying to get this shit working. I'm on Super Live. And I don't know how to turn the camera around. I did it before and I don't know how to do it now. Okay. And I'm on earlier tonight. I'm usually on like at 8:30 a.m. But I decided to get this out the way now. And I'll probably do another one. Do you want to continue broadcast? Yes. A little short one when I slept like so much, so I'm not really tired, but I will have to get a couple hours of sleep. Okay. How do you turn the shit around? I don't know how to turn this around, y'all. I don't know how to turn it around. Are you live, Chris? Yes, I am. I'm trying to turn this around. There's nothing else using the camera. I'm having a little bit of trouble, y'all. What is wrong with this? Is it this? How do you turn this camera fucking around? Okay, so what do I do? I don't. Oh my gosh! How do you turn this fucking camera around? Oh my gosh, I can't with this fucking shit. Okay, let me look this shit up. Let me look this up. If y'all use Super Live, let me know, because I don't know how to turn the camera won't turn around. Camera won't turn around on Super Live. Yes, I'm live, yes. Okay, how do you fucking do this shit? Okay. Oh, it's a software issue. Okay, that's it. That's why. Okay, I guess I'll go to another site. Let me try Buzzcast. That one does pretty good. I was not expecting for my camera to fucking do that shit. Like, it literally cannot turn on. It's like a software issue. Log in. Okay, let's see. How's everybody's night tonight? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing up this late? Okay, so you're going to let me in. Okay, cool. I cannot. Okay, I think I have to go to the other sites. Okay, it might be this one. I'm just having trouble, y'all, tonight. It's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, here it goes. I'm going to have to figure that shit out on Super Live because my phone's charging right now, so I can't use it. Okay. There it goes. Okay, I'm here. Okay, this is gonna work now. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Super Live, but I'm just fix that shit. I'm still trying to figure out. Sorry, excuse me. How to go live on Rumble with OBS because I don't know. I still don't know how to use OBS, and it took me out of Buzzcast. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Select from album. Let's see. So I'm still trying to figure that shit out. OBS is a little bit hard to use. Okay, sure. We'll just use this one. Whatever, fine. Select your live tag. Chat. I selected the fucking color. My god. This shit. Come on. Is this shit gonna be difficult too, as well? Select the fucking picture. My god. Maybe this will go. Nope, that's not gonna happen right now. Okay, what else? Let me try Super Live again. Okay, well, while I talk about that, right? So, you're a little bit here on it might be Kick or Twitch. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I was talking about, the other night because I didn't go live the other night. I think it was last night. Yeah, last night. Not whatever, but yeah, because I was sick. I didn't feel well. So I just felt like shit. And I just couldn't do anything. I was sick in bed for like a day and a half. So I had to call work and everything, and I just felt like shit. I just couldn't do anything. So yeah, I didn't go live, unfortunately. Okay, let me try to set this shit up. Okay, that's me. Delete these two things. Okay. Now I don't want to move them. Okay. So this part is hello one viewer here on YouTube. Hello. Having malfunctions here. Okay, so I was talking about all the weird people I've met in my life and the schools I went to, stuff like that, So maybe go see that one before this one. But yeah, so okay, so this one's about high school, right? Don't be shy. Say hello in the comments in YouTube Live. Let me try to get this shit set up. Okay, so high school, right? That is the only school I went to for the whole 4 years. The other schools I did not, right? So, and I went to a high school. I'm trying to set this up while I talk about this, called Boswell High School. And so I lived in Fort Worth, right? And we had a train tracks, right? So it was like if you passed a train tracks, it was Sagnal. So, but the train tracks were like here, but you went around it, if that makes any sense. So, lived in Fort Worth, but went to high school in Saginaw. And it was like right there. It was pretty much one of those weird things where it's like, this is here, that's there. If you cross this, it's just there. That's how it was, right? So, now that that's explained, let me move these as well. So my high school was huge. It was huge. It was like a college campus, and it was open. It was like open gates. Like there was like no security. Like my first middle school. You know, they do that thing, right? Yeah, that. It was open, so you can just walk out, and they wouldn't even know there was no cameras, nothing. And it was and you know, like Texas. I'm not sure if you know, but Texas, when it rains over there, it pours. There was literally a time. This was like after high school. It rained for like a month straight, like literally every fucking day month straight. And it wasn't like a little like plit plit plit. It was like full on fucking rain. So when it rained, you know, it's an open school. I'm trying to get logged into this. You got rained on. Like, you know, like the things that cover you know, when you're walking. I think it's this one. I beat this one. This one. I beat this one. Yeah, you got rained on. And the school's old, obviously, so those things weren't as great. That weren't great either. And let me try this again. It sucked, yeah. And the weather was crazy. So it was like sunny one time. So you know, and Texas is hot, right? So you were like sweating your ass off. You were sweating your ass off. And I remember like the majority of my shirts, short sleeve and long sleeve, had pit stains. Like every single one had pit stains because it was just so fucking hot there. And sometimes, because I lived like near grocery stores, and I lived in a cul-de-sac, it would rain like on that side and be sunny on the other side, or it would be sunny on that side and rain on that side. And we'd be like, huh? It was strange. I agree. Let's see. This will let me do it now. So the weather was strange, and the people were weird. And I mean, there's weird people everywhere, right? So my first year in high school, right? And I was still freshly new there because I moved from New York, right? So I still had like a little bit of the accent. Not like it wasn't like Boston, it wasn't like hard New York, but it was still noticeable, right? And let me see if this will let me. Okay. Let's see, this will go. Allow. Let's see if I can turn this shit around. Maybe I need a title. Maybe that's it. So, you know, I still got to sort them. And there's a lot of blondes in Texas. There's a lot of blondes in Texas, like I said in my other live. Oh, so I still got to like sort them. You know, darker hair. My hair's not black. Obviously, as you can tell, it's not black. It's like a medium light brown compared to black, like this. Like that's really light compared to the black. So this has always been my natural hair color for the most part. My hair was just was probably a little bit lighter when I was a kid. It was like a dirty blonde, maybe. Probably like 2 shades lighter, yeah. So I still got short them, right? And when you're a kid, younger, for the most part, depends on your genes. Like you you have more melatonin in your body. So I did. So I was more tan back then. Hello to viewers here on YouTube. So I definitely looked more Hispanic, but I look more white now. And then and then when you get older, you lose your melatonin, which is not a bad thing because tanning's not good for you. Let me see what this will let me. Let me see. Okay, there it goes. Okay, we got it, y'all. We got it here on Super Live. Good, good, good. It was just being slow, y'all. Okay. Go on, Buzzcast. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So I looked more Hispanic. And over there in Texas, I have to explain this, right? So, man, that camera's fucking filthy. My God. Okay, it's better. So in Texas, right? Back then, when I lived there, hello 2 years. Yes, I'm back. I got it working. I turned the camera around. It was just being strange. I don't know what's going on. I had to fix some things. Okay, we got it. So after like 4 attempts, so the history over there, because there's Texas Mexicans, right? Texas took Mexico, their land, right? If you looked tan, you looked Spanish. Come here in the front. You had a Spanish last name, whatever. Like people assumed you were Spanish right away, like because what they taught over the history. They taught Mexican history over there, right? That's all they taught. So they had a very like closed-minded set over there. It wasn't like let me put this a little up. It wasn't like like racist and everything. Like I didn't really meet rich people over there, and the bullying and the whole like like people don't like gay people. It depends where you are. Like in Galveston, Texas, that's different. Galveston, Texas, yes, they don't like gay people. They're very anti-LGBT, and I get it. As of now, as of 2025, I get it. But back then, people didn't care. Like in my high school, there was a ton of gay people. A ton of gay people. No one cared. Bullying wasn't a thing over there, really. No one was being bullied. People were teased, but that's different. Like, no one was really bullied. No one was thrown in trash cans and got wedgies and shit like that from my testament. Like that was not allowed over there because they're very strict over there. So they taught Mexican history, right? So they did not know what other Hispanic countries or Latinos countries are. So South America, Central America, Guatemala, Venezuela, Belize, Peru, Bolivia, or Portuguese, whatever, Brazilian because they speak Portuguese. They didn't Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. They did not know what any of that shit was over there. None of it. So they only knew Mexican. So if you just you look tan, you had Spanish last name, you had darker hair, they thought you're Mexican, and that would piss a lot of people that are not Spanish. Colombian, because I had 2 friends. I'm not gonna say their names, but one was El Salvadorian. El Salvadorian. Oh my gosh, girl, get the words out. El Salvadorian. Pretty sure it's near Guatemala. I'm pretty sure it's in Central America. And I had a friend who was Cuban. Not Cuban, sorry, Colombian. And Colombians look white, like literally. So I'm pretty sure she's very color. So Vera Fagata, she's blonde. She's natural blonde. Natural blonde with like hazel eyes. A lot of them are blonde hair, have blue eyes, green eyes, whatever. And these 2 are twins. And the girl, she had like a light, like medium light brown hair, more like my hair color, with like hazel eyes. She looked white like me. She looked white like me. And people always think she's Mexican. She's like, I'm not Mexican. That would piss her off. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Thank you to the one viewer here on Restream through Twitch and Kick. And the other one, El Salvadorian, and she was dark, black hair, dark eyes, dark skin. People thought she was Mexican too. And there was one time they carried a sign, they're like, I'm not Mexican, because people always, said that. They're like, oh, they're Mexican. It was stupid to me. I don't know if it's still like that whole life behind it, but yeah, it was weird. And I know I haven't been on here for a while, super live. Just been on other, streams, like stream on a lot of places. But yeah, I do fit this in. And there were a lot of people. Like I said, there was a lot of gay people over there. And I'm not saying being gay is whatever, cool, good for you, but like it was like hypersexualized. Like you would walk down the hallway and you would see people making out. Like literally like on the wall, humping each other, making out. They would try to have sex in the hallway. And like I said, the school was huge. It was like a college. So, there was hidden places, stuff like that. There was like the track field, football field, tennis courts, stuff like that. All these little nooks and crannies, right? And people would always, go to those nooks and crannies to like, have sex, drink, smoke, stuff like that. And hey, their business, cool, whatever, Or people would just literally skip because there was no cameras. It was an open campus. There was a gate, but it was never locked. You just walk right out. And they didn't even like call the schools, the houses. So people skipped lunch a lot. Didn't even care. There was rarely ever a time people got caught. And if you had a car, if you're lucky to have a car, my parents did not let me drive in high school. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are probably confused, but these are some high school stories, so y'all can go back on my YouTube live and watch it, and it will make more sense. Some people just walk out. So if you had a car, right? If you're lucky to have a car, you would park in the parking lot. People would leave. Very, very rarely you got caught. Like there was no like officers walking around, stuff like that. And then we had I think we had like 2 gyms. I'm pretty sure we had 2 gymnasiums. We called them gymnasiums back then. And nooks and crannies, whatever. People would just do whatever. So many people came to school high. I don't blame them because school fucking sucked. I don't miss that shit. I hated school, like I was saying in the first part of this, because I was not a great student. I was late a lot of the time. Didn't fucking like school. Couldn't wait for school to be over. So I didn't go to college because it was expensive. It was a waste of time, and I'm glad I didn't because I would have hated it. Nursing sounded like the money's probably worth it if you really like what you're doing, but no, not for me. So there's a lot of weird people, like I said. There was one time, I'm not even kidding, like these stories are true. In the middle of the hallway, because there was a lot of hallways, obviously. It was huge. In the middle of the hallway, someone took a shit. Someone took a literal shit in the middle of the hallway. Maybe they didn't make it to the bathroom or something like that. We apparently had cameras. Those cameras did not work. They took a shit in the middle of the hallway. I feel like it's delayed. It's a little bit delayed here on Super Live, or whatever. So they had to, like freaking like crime scene tape, shit like that, so people won't step in. And people were like taking pictures of it and posting it online. Of course, that we're teenagers, stupid. I didn't do that shit, but people were. It was stupid. There's this one kid. I'm pretty sure it was like an English class. I'm pretty sure it was a freshman. I'm very, very sure it's a freshman. There was this kid. Could not tell you this dude's name. He's probably like a model now. He was gorgeous. He was tall. Melatonin skin. Very gay. Like ultra gay. Like he would walk those hallways like it was a runway. And that's what he's doing. What he's doing is like, hopefully, because he was beautiful, he was tall, he had the body for it, he had the walk. And I remember this. I was in English class, and I'm pretty sure it was like last period. I'm very sure it was last period. It was around there. Yeah, it was last period around there. And we're in class, whatever, boring fucking English class, whatever. And we're told to stay in the classroom, okay? And apparently, I swear I remember this. Some dude, probably some fucking white dude who was gay himself, because usually those bullies who threaten to, kill other people are usually gay themselves, or they're maybe bisexual, whatever. I don't fucking know. Personally, I don't think guys can be bisexual because you're either gay or straight. That's like that's a woman thing. Only women can be bisexual, in my personal opinion. And pretty much premise was like he was threatening to kill that guy. So we had to stay in the classrooms. Hello. I don't know whatever happened. He's probably doing modeling now, but whatever. That was crazy, yeah. And a lot of women, girls, got pregnant back then. Like by the time I was like, I think I was like I was a sophomore. I think I was a junior. Pretty sure I was a junior, yeah. By the time I was a junior, like more than pretty much almost half of the school was pregnant. It was like 40-50%, pretty close. Probably more than that. A lot of them were pregnant. And actually freshmen, they were pregnant. Like to be a pregnant teen, that's crazy. A lot of them are pregnant. They're just having sex everywhere, whatever. Because teenagers are, they're stupid. They do whatever. And these are like white folks, by the way, because it was mostly white folks. Because these white parents don't give a shit about their kid. They just do whatever they want, I was not one of those. I did not have sex. I did not have sex in high school. I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 19. Yes, late, but. And my parents, my dad actually, I said that he was like, "Are you lesbian?" Because he asked me. I was busy focusing on school because I actually cared about school, and I was taking a bunch of nursing classes because I thought, because I was like, oh, like, I want to go into nursing. Right, that shit didn't happen. Excuse me. What else? So, I wasn't like a loser in high school per se, but I wasn't popular either. I was well known to a certain degree, but I wasn't like popular. Like I had my group of friends, and I didn't have like one group of friends. I had like, thank you for joining. Thank you. I had like different group of friends. Some were weird, some were, more popular. Some were, nerds. Some were just the outsiders. Some were a little bit older. Some were a little bit younger. Some were dancers. Some were skaters. Some were very popular. Just some were in sports. I just kind of like move between. Like I never had like one group of friends because I think it's stupid. It's very cliquey for me. I got along with pretty much mostly everybody for the most part, and yeah, I would say it was mostly well liked for the most part. The girls did not like me back then. Even now, they don't like me, I find. And I'm not gonna say any names on here, but there is like a couple women. Sorry, my nose is stuck because it's allergies. There's like a couple girls that just did not fucking like me. One of them dated my friend, and me and her were friends, literally, just friends. Nothing happened. Never even kissed. Nothing like that. And he started dating her, and this girl fucking hated me. Like she just did not fucking like me. Did not like me at all. And maybe she knows. Maybe she's like, oh, maybe she liked me because I was pretty or something. And my personal opinion, I've never been ugly. Ever since I was a kid, never been ugly. Like, I mean, I definitely had a glow up. a big glow up, but like, you know, I wasn't ugly. Like I never had trouble getting attention from dudes. Was it the attention I wanted? No. Was it the dudes I wanted? No. But you know, I got attention. It was ever hard. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't date in high school, by the way. Didn't date in high school. Because I think I always thought high school relationships were stupid because they're not going to last. Like, what is sorry, I didn't mean something like that. Like, what is, like, the percentage of the high school sweethearts lasting? No. I think it's stupid. And they usually get divorced. Yeah, it's definitely delayed here on Super Light, but that's fine. It's what it is. I'm not restarting it because it took a while. It took a long time to do this. Okay. What's the one again? I forgot. I already forgot. Damn it. Other girls, yeah, okay, yeah. Two of them like me for some reason, but whatever. And hey, can you follow? Yes, after. I can't. I'm trying to tell a story now. I'm not restricted. Okay. There's this other girl, like I met her through another friend, right? And the friend I met her through. That's extraordinary because that will literally be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Because this girl put me and other people through the ringer. Like she was just an absolute terror to be around. She was terrible. And when I thought about it later on in life, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this woman had so many issues. Like she made our life a living hell. And she lived like down the street from us and we couldn't get away from her. Like we were trying to, but she was a stalker and shit like that. Like she had a lot of issues. But yeah, so the friend I met through her, like I always try my very best, even now, to give people a very fair chance, as fair as possible. So that's what I did with her. I'm like, okay, like you know, try to be her friend, and like it's like the second she looked at me, she didn't like me, and I'm like, okay. And we always had like an on and off, you know, friendship. Like we weren't like friends per se. Like we got along at times, but like when we did it, and it wasn't anything I personally did from what I remember. I mean, I probably did some shit, but like it wasn't like anything horrible. Like it was more so on her side. Like she just didn't like me for whatever reason. And I do think the reason I think I know the reason now why, because she's dating some guy in the friend group. I know it was just a situation, you know, whatever. So pretty much the premise was I liked the guy and he didn't like me, right? So I was upset about that because he lusted after her. And now they're together, and I'm like, they're not gonna last. Like, she got fat and she got ugly, and he looks miserable. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, so I think maybe that was it. But I don't fucking know. Like, I don't talk to that bitch. I don't fucking like her. Like, me personally, even like if you showed me who you were back then to me, that's how I see you now. Like, you're forever put in this box, and you're not gonna get out of that box because that's who you show me who you were. Because you were just terrible on me when I did absolutely nothing to you. Like I try to be kind to you. I try to be nice, and you're just being a shit up fucking bitch to me. And that girl had issues too. And I liked one of our friends. Like, you know, we're just cool, whatever. And so, you know, so let me set the premise, right? So there was like two doors, right? Well, a couple of doors. There was like door over here, and you come this way if you go to the back. And then pretty sure there's the lunch. There's the cafeteria, right? And you go to the cafeteria. And then there's doors here, doors there, doors. Pretty sure it's no. It was windows. And over here, you know, where the buses are, that's where they came. So, you know, they took the bus, whatever. My parents would drop me off a lot. I was usually late most of the time or close to being late. They learned to not drop me off late in high school, but like elementary school and middle school, no, not so much. And you know, and people who got there early would wait for them. You know, we had our friend group, and we would just chat it before you know classes, stuff like that. We walk to classes together, shit like that. And That's where I met her. I met her at the bus stop, coming out, and it's like she instantly didn't like me. I'm like, okay, whatever. That doesn't usually happen to her. I've always been a pretty likable person for the most part, and we just had our beef the entire 4 years. She like, there was time we got along for a little bit, and then it just didn't last. I mean, after that, we were like civil. We weren't like friends. We were civil with each other. But yeah, so I don't know what her fucking issue is. Like that bitch had a fucking like 12-foot pole up her ass or something. She had a lot of issues. But yeah, so okay. What does that mean? That little thing. That little the after. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let's see, what else? Oh, so we had a dress code, right? I fucking hated that dress code. That dress code was so fucking stupid, and I was never a feminist. I was never a raging feminist. I don't never a feminist whatsoever. Men and women are never equal. We had, never will be, right? And it's Texas is hot. It's hot. Like, you don't want to fucking wear long sleeves and shit, so you have to wear pants and everything, right? But the guys were allowed to wear fucking shorts, like shorts above their fucking knees. No, I used to. I used to live there, and I used to live there for 10 years. I don't live there anymore. I live in Pennsylvania now. I lived in Fort Worth. Yeah, DSW, whatever. So the guys would wear. Let me say that first. They would literally wear like shorts, like literally like up to here. Like not here, sorry, not booty shorts, but like here. Shorts hella small, and then they crouch down and it's riding up. But God forbid the woman wore shorts like that. And we were like patronized and shit. They're like, and there was just one fucking lady. Like you would like not follow the dress code, and she would send it to her office. And this lady was black, and I swear to God, this lady was racist because she would let like the white girls get away with this, white last names, but like people of color, she would like right away be on their ass. So we couldn't wear shorts like that. They have to be like finger length tip, and even then you'll get called to the office. You couldn't wear, obviously I understand the crop tops, but even like like you couldn't show a little bit. That's, I understand that. The shoulders, oh my gosh, the fucking shoulders were stupid. Like they couldn't be spaghetti straps. They had to be like 3 fingers. Pretty sure like 3 fingers, 2 or 3 fingers. It's hot. I'm not trying to sweat. Are you black? No, I am. I'm Puerto Rican, but I just say I'm pretty much white. I just say I'm white because it's easier to explain. It was dumb. And I was always fucking, for the most part, breaking the dress code because I'm like, no. And I was always getting in trouble. I was late to class a lot because I didn't fucking want to be there. And I took, yes, I'm very sure. I never been told. I always hope I look white. It's a very light skin. And it was just stupid. Like, my parents were always getting called, like, oh, you need to follow dress code. I'm like, nah, no. Never did my homework. Well, rarely did my homework. And this school, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with the school. The school was strange. So we had lockers, right? But it wasn't like the normal high school where you were assigned lockers. Like, you had to pay for the locker. Like, you were not given the locker automatically. So you had, and these teachers, even if you're in regular classes, hello, one person here on YouTube Live, you got so much fucking homework, like a ass load of homework, like, and you had to carry those, you had to lug those heavy books around, and you couldn't leave your book. I mean, you could leave your book in the desk, but someone will take it. So you had to lug that shit around. I don't think I look black now. It was just stupid. It was really dumb. And so my backpack was fucking huge. because the lockers you have to pay for. And like I said, I had a strange childhood with my parents. My parents are weird. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? So my parents said we were poor, right? But yet they were paying for my brother's college tuition when he was a grown ass man. He could have paid for it himself. And they're buying all this stuff, whatever. And it's like, okay, you can't get me a locker. Like, no, they were should have lied to me. They were lying to me about that shit. Like my dad literally got a boat one time, like not a huge boat, but like a small boat. One of the boats you drive. Never use that shit. Never. And he sold it for free. He should have charged that person like $500 for at least. So yeah, we didn't have lockers. And then I took dance class for like 2-3 years around there. Pretty sure it was like 2-3 years. And the dance building was on the other side of school, and we only had like it wasn't 5 minutes. It might have been 5 minutes. Yeah, we had we had like 5 minutes to get to class, and it was on the other side. You had to change all that shit, so I was always late to class, always. And the teacher, because I had history class, I'm pretty sure I had history class for this, yeah. And the teacher was in the beginning, what me sign the book, and after a while, he was just like, oh, whatever. Like the dance class all over, and I swear to God, this fucking teacher hated me. Like this teacher hated me. Like we would, history. We're doing history tests, quizzes, stuff like that. Old school. Okay, old school. And I swear to God, like he failed me on purpose. And it's like, but I was the only one who was failing all the tests all the time. So it's like, no, you just don't fucking like me. Maybe he was racist or something. I don't fucking know. He was an old white dude. He just didn't fucking like me. And people did not like him. They did not like him. And I was just not good at school. My legs cramping up. Like, I was not good at doing homework. Or like, projects, stuff like that. Essays, not good at that. Hated doing all that stuff. Oh my gosh, I was horrible at tests. Like I had the worst test anxiety. Like till this day, I have test anxiety. I've never been good at tests. So we had to take all these fucking tests, right? And I swear to God, I probably failed most of them. I'm a horrible test taker. Always have been. Like, it's too many options. And then the math test. Oh my gosh, the fucking math test. What? And I hated when it was like, oh, explain how you got the answer. I don't know how I got this fucking answer. I'm not even good at math. Like there was one time we were taking a quiz, right? And what's your question? Don't get mad, okay? We're taking this quiz, right? And me and this girl were both mad. We're both bad at math, right? Do I have a perm? No, it's not a perm. This is my natural hair. When I wash it, this is just how it dries afterwards. I never had a perm. This is my natural hair. Perms are ugly. Perms are still in, but yeah. Yeah, we were taking this quiz, right? The math quiz, and not perm. What's a preem? Oh, you mean premium? Oh, I read perm. I don't know what that preem means. You're in to describe it to me. So we're taking this quiz, right? And we both failed it. Like we both got the same answers, and the teacher calls us up to her desk, and she's like, "Are you guys copying each other? How are we gonna copy each other? Like the freaking like mind reading and shit. Like I was sitting here, and she was sitting like over here. Like you really think we're over here? Like what's the answer? Yeah, premium? No, I don't have premium. No." So I both failed the quiz, yeah. And every time I've always had like bad math teachers. I don't know what it is. Like the teachers were bad. The bad math teachers. Like they didn't really teach you much. And I've never been good at math. Well, how many times? Never been good at math. So I literally failed like all my math classes, like all of them, because I wasn't good at them. Like some people are good at math, and I wish I had that. I just don't. Like I'm just not good at math. I never good at math. Science I was okay at, but science, well, like once math came involved, wasn't good anymore. Geometry was in, still wasn't great at it. Here. Oh, thank you. I work out a lot. I actually just filmed a workout video like 40 something minutes ago. I was doing a 15-pound dumbbell. I did a little short workout. I'll post that here on YouTube this week. What happened? My screen turned off. What the fuck? There it goes. Okay, my screen turned off. Sorry, y'all. I think it was malfunctioning, but yeah. So, I was good at English. English, I was good at. I didn't take art in high school because I took art in one of my other schools. I went to a few schools. Too many, honestly. Still too many. That's crazy. uh, went to quite a few summer schools because obviously fucking sucked at school. So I count this as well. I had to retake a lot of quizzes and tests, and I still failed them because I just was not good at math. Wasn't good at tests in general. And my parents used to give me these, like, because I've always had ADHD. Obviously, I talk very fast. I get, distracted fast. They used to give me these vitamins, right? And they were like focus vitamins. And I would take one every day. And I swear to God, that shit was making it worse. So I just stopped taking after a while. And they're like, "Are you taking your vitamins?" I'm like, "No. Like, that's just not working." Tell me it's a fucking vitamin and shit. And it was like a big ass vitamin. It was like this. It was probably like this. My finger. It was probably like that big. It was just too big. Like, it was hard to swallow. It was. Mine just did the same thing. What, the screen or your parents? Yeah, I didn't take art in there. I also didn't take. I might have taken sex ed, like. No, it was middle school. I was middle school. Yeah, I already took that. Because I've been to many schools, so I had to take up different lessons of art. I wish I took photography in high school. I didn't though, because I wasn't interested back then. But then later on, I was. That would have been cool. I took computer classes. I like them. They were cool. We did. What did you learn in? Hold up, give me a second. What did you learn in what? In sex ed? I don't even fucking remember, dude. I was like, uh, I don't even remember, honestly. It was so long ago. I'm 31 now, so that was like years ago. Could not even tell you what I learned. That's how long I've been in school. That's how long it's been since I remember things from school. From middle school. Private? No. What else? What else? I didn't do sports in high school because Ayla was trying to do no fucking sports on teams. And my parents, like I said in my the first part of this video, live. My parents never encouraged me to join any sports or anything or clubs. So I did a lot of clubs in high school because let me sit down a little bit proper for this because I was doing anything and everything to get out of my house because I did not come from the most stable household. I was doing anything to get out of the house, and my parents were like, "Oh, you're putting too much on your plate." So, because what they wanted me to do was just focus on school, like school, 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 school. Like, don't, like, just go to school, do homework. That's it. Like, and that's all I pretty much did. I did homework all the time because I said like they gave you so much fucking homework. Even if you were in regular classes, it was just too much fucking homework. It just made no sense to me. So all the time, teachers were like, "Oh, like," because you have to hand in the homework. Like, did you do homework? Nope. And like, why not? I'm like, because I didn't have time. So I did like the more important homework, and they gave me so much projects and shit. And like, I swear to God, even back then, they were like they thought like every parent was made of money because it's expensive even now. So what I would do was I would go to the library during lunch or whatever, and I never had the same lunch with my friends besides one time probably. So I would go to the library, get some stuff done, and I would print things out. Or we're in the library, for class, doing like a project, whatever. And so I would print other stuff out. And I never got caught, but if I got caught, my mom would have been fine with it because it's like, dude, people can't afford fucking ink. And I didn't even have school lunch because my parents couldn't afford it. They could afford it too. They just didn't want me to. So, my mom packed me a lunch. It wasn't really like lunch. It was more like snacks. Because you're a teenager, you're hungry all the time. And in high school, I'll promise this. I had huge boobs. Like I was like a 42 double D/E. I forgot squat thing. And I was skinny. I was always skinny. I was like 5'2". I was like 100 pounds soaking wet. I was a little bit underweight, but you wouldn't tell. You couldn't be able to tell because my boobs are huge. And I was not comfortable because that's all people saw. So it's like dudes officially. It was just too much boobs. Too much. And I didn't gain weight until like later on. Like I gained a little weight during sophomore year, but it wasn't nothing like no, not really, kind of, but like more so like junior year I started to gain a little more weight. Do you? No, I don't. I don't have premium live. No. During like the end of like it was like senior year when I started gaining weight. Then I was like, oh, that's an issue. It pays to enter live roles. You can do anything in there. No, thank you. I don't want to do that on here. I need to sit back down. I can't. Okay, like this. And I lived like 10 minutes driving from the school. I am making some money on here, yes, but not with premium. I also make money off of Clapper. You show TikTok because my TikTok account got banned. Some other sites as well. OnlyFans, stuff like that, right? Xhamster. So I'm making some money on the side. That's good. Rumble. Not making any money on YouTube, unfortunately. I have to wait. So I need like, I need like 500 subscribers to have subscriptions. Give me a second. Okay, starting off. Sorry. It's like Clapper. Give me a second. You don't pay anything. You take a gift and people send that. Okay. So, I just talk pretty much. I'll do a little workout every now and here sometimes. Yes, Clappers. Yeah, I use Clapper. And you could do D&D, and it definitely does help. Back to my story, but yeah. Yeah. So I lived like 10 minutes to driving from school. Driving from my school. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. But both my parents are at work, so it's like how do we have money for whatever? So I think we're middle class or whatever. So sometimes, they didn't pick me up, so I had to walk home or catch a ride, and I had to take like these after school classes. And I could not tell you what they're fucking called. But it's like computer classes for making up classes because I just was bad at school, right? And you do it the computer and you pass it, cool. So I had to take a lot of classes because I just wasn't bad at school. So I stay after school, lots of like that. And then I would come home, do homework, pretty much. Do you have a key by the verses? A key? Yeah, I do. Why? What is this? Okay, I see you. Private stream gift. Okay, how do you do this shit? Okay. So I would take, those after school, make up the classes. I passed all of them. Wasn't great. Wasn't like, oh shit. Okay, let's try this shit. Okay, maybe I got this. Okay. Oh, okay, what was that? Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Sorry, I got it, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I see how this works. Now I get it. Okay, so I pass all those classes, right? Okay, cool, whatever. And then it comes senior year, right? And I was just so sick of fucking school after that. Like, okay, whatever. Like, and I just stopped trying for that. I'm like, okay, whatever, and finish high school, cool, whatever. But yeah, there's a lot more to high school, but I'm not gonna say like every single thing because I can't remember everything, and I'm not trying to like out everybody. But yeah, so and let me try this premium after a while. So do I have to like lock it? You cannot. You can't. Okay, you can't. Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me about that. I didn't know that. I saw it. I wasn't sure. Maybe I'll update it for now. It's locked. No. How do you lock it? You have to pay to enter. Okay. Well, okay, I'll just say what I usually say at the end, okay? Thank you for showing up, y'all. I'm gonna stay here on Super Live right now. I know that. Okay, I'll definitely use it for now. I'll stay on Super Live, but thank you for showing up, y'all, here on YouTube. And the three viewers here on Kick and Twitch. Thank you for listening to me yap. Thank you for listening to me tell crazy, weird stories from high school, especially the shit on the shit. Someone took a shit on the floor, and then they had to freaking like crime scene it. And people took pictures of it. Stupid. And the guy down that apparently he wanted to kill, but whatever. Yeah, crazy life. But yeah, my link tree is linked on my YouTube. You go to my YouTube. These are my mains. My mains are YouTube, Instagram, Threads. What time is it? Okay, hurry up. Snapchat, my new TikTok, and my thank you, and my my Twitter. So my new TikTok is Chris, like my name on here, KRIS underscore San SAN underscore 30 underscore backup account. Hopefully we can get followers on there so I start going live on there so making more money on there, and I enjoy the lives on there the most because I get the most interaction, so hopefully we can do that. So follow me on there. I'll make a new subscription on there as well. Once I get that, we start getting that rolling, so it'll be great. Go follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is Chris like my name, same thing, Chris San 13, all one thing, no spaces or anything. Same thing as my threads. Follow me on those. I post on those every single day as well. Trying to get my follower account up on there as well. So go do that. So I can go live on there as well because I can already go live through my tablet on my phone. So I can have a bigger on to be great. Go follow me on my Snapchat. I post a lot. I post a lot on there as well. Things I can't post other places as well. So my Snapchat is Texas like the state, girl like girl, Mimi like MIMI, 25. All one word, all one thing. I have a second one, but that's for my OnlyFans. I'll eventually get that and like link it. My Twitter is Ariel, my middle name, ARIELLE Christy, KRISTY. Go follow me in there. I post a lot of stuff in there as well. I post uncensored stuff on there because Twitter doesn't fucking care. I also have a second Twitter account for my OnlyFans as well. I'll eventually get the names for those, the Snapchat and that, so I can link it. What else? I also use Clapper. My Clapper is Chris, like my nickname, 30. I go on there a lot as well. I go live, obviously, in Super Live. I go live on Meet Me. I go live on Scout. I go live on Buzzcast. I go live on... I tried Yap. I didn't really like it. I tried Popple Live. Didn't like it. I tried a couple of them. They're fine. I stream a lot of places. I have a Rumble. Go follow my Rumble. If you go to my Instagram and in my bio, you'll see my Rumble there as well. It's like YouTube. If you... Okay, I have a second YouTube. Okay, I have at YouTube. It's called Reddit Lurker. For my podcast. I'm going to release it soon. Just keep forgetting, putting it off, just doing a lot of things, right? I'm going to put it like into an audio format. I have the recording ready. I'm going to put it like on YouTube. Music, like the basic ones, like the easy ones too, like Spotify, shit like that. I'll get to that eventually. What else? I have a We AM. We AM. It's an app. If you go to my link, my link tree, I have a lot of links I don't talk about. I'm working on the superlink.io. I'm working on the beacon one. What else? I have a band club, whatever. The app you can put music on. I don't use it as much, but it's linked in my... I'm pretty sure it's linked in my YouTube. What else? I'm trying to think what else, y'all. I have a Telegram, don't really use it. I have a WhatsApp, don't really use it, probably should. I have a Discord, don't really use it. I should use it though. I go live on Twitch, Kick. What else? I go live on a lot of places. I know I'm missing a lot of links, but y'all don't have to know. Y'all don't have to go to all my links, so it's fine. Just the most important ones. The ones I'm trying to grow. I have a Cameo. I'm going to start a Cameo. So if y'all want a video from me, I already have the screenshot, and I'm going to screenshot it here on my socials pretty soon. I stream through Restream. I stream through Riverside, Streamlabs. I'm trying to get OBS working because I can't go live on Rumble without it because they made it hard now. Because you used to be able to just go live. So I'm working on that. What else? Telegram. I have a Truth Social. I have a... What's the other one? Pinterest. Don't really use Pinterest. I am on Facebook. One of these days when I'm comfortable talking about Facebook, then I will. I'm trying to think what else. I can't think what else. What is this? Give me a second. Nope. Okay. How do you go back down? There it goes. Okay. Well, it's good to me. If you get out, you can get back in here. I go live on a lot of things. The most important ones. Go follow me on OnlyFans. If you go to my Instagram bio, my Instagram is ChrisSan13. You'll see my username in there. I go by the name Krista for the most of them because it's just... My name's very generic. It's hard to find me most likely. And, it's a unique name, so I just chose that name instead. You'll see my username in there. The same thing for my fan view, Van UVE. I have a Reddit gifts as well. I post on Reddit a lot. I'm pretty sure my Reddit is the link is on my YouTube bio. I have another one. I post more like exclusive content as well. It's like lengthy mission. I have to get it. I forgot what it is. I have a Fanly as well. Fansly. I need to get that. Screenshot that as well. I'm working on some other things as well. Some other types like that. I'm trying to have these side things right. And I go live on I'm on X Hamster. The X Hamster and X Hamster Live. I do not know how to share my screen name, my username, so I don't know. But my X Hamster Live is the same as my, the X Hamster. It's tight, PUSSY_69. You'll find me on there. You'll see me. Like I have videos. You'll see me. It's me. It's my body. You'll see. But yeah. So if you want a private, if you either want to be in the stream in the live broadcast with me, see my live broadcast. I go live every now and then, mostly in the middle of the night. I try to do it a couple times a week. I found you found me? Okay. Thank you. My broadcast is pretty good. And I recently just found figure out how to share Reddit gifs on Reddit, so that's good. So if you want to see me live broadcast on X Hamster, you can go there. And if you want a private, I can do a private as well. And with the whole OnlyFans thing like that, like I use my flexibility to my advantage. So if y'all want to see that, go find that. So thank you for showing up, everybody. I'm gonna stay here on Super Live for a couple more minutes. Thank you for showing up here on YouTube Live. Thank you for the one person showing up. Y'all been lacking here on YouTube Live. The beginning was good. Y'all need to get this rolling. Come on. Let's get to 500 subscribers so I can make a subscription so I can get paid out here actually, hopefully. And I can, have super lives and all that stuff, super fans, and have super chats and put up videos where I can't. That I'm not comfortable posting. So yeah. Thank you for showing up here on YouTube. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Drink water, use sunscreen, take care of yourself, all that good stuff, right? I'm also live on YouNow. I go live on YouNow as well and some other places. I'm going to eventually get like a piece of paper and write all this stuff down, so I can write it, so I can say it out loud. Okay. And